So something a little bit different tonight. I'm fishing a local match run by my local shop, Last Cast Saloon. So it's a midweek match, only 3.5 hours, so it's a bit of a rush to get ready. I've got baits in the water already. In fact, I've already had one little whiting, but we get down here at 6:30 to sign in, and the match starts at 7:30, so there's no time in between. And by the time you've walked down here and set up, there's not much time left. But we're here, we're not blanking, we've got a fish already. So welcome to Last Cast Saloon. Second cast, I had a really good bite but missed it. I hate that. I think I mentioned in the last video that I like my baits to be all really neat and tidy and bite-sized, and what I mean by that is I think about what the fish I'm fishing for, put the baits to their mouth size. I want the fish to take the whole bait in one bite with the hook, and then hopefully that hook isn't coming back out again. But it did then. That was a good bite. Unlike fryers, whether it was I'd used nearly all worm baits. Tonight I've gone the other way, bit of a gamble, but it's nearly all fish baits. I think it's all going to be whiting and hopefully dogfish, but not much else. We're not going to get the rockling, not many little pout. Don't get flatfish here very often. So it's all fish baits. Let's hope for some of those doggies. So third cast, nice double shot of dogfish. The guy next to me had a triple shot of 2 dogfish and a ray, but the ray fell off in the surf. Oh dear. So hour 1 check-in, 2 dogfish and a whiting. I haven't even added it up yet. What's that? $115. So these evening matches seem quite hectic. Finish work, get down here for 6:30, stroll down the beach, get your gear ready, get your line in the water for 7:30. I'm prepping baits on the beach, which I don't normally do. I normally do it at home before I come down, but there's just not enough time for an evening match. So I told you I was just using fish baits, but I didn't say what, did I? So most of it's mackerel. I've got a couple of mackerel fillets cut up. You know from my previous video how pedantic I am. They're all 5 centimetres long, 1 centimetre wide strips. I've then got cocktails of bluey and squid. One of the bigger dogfish came on that. And then tonight I'm going to try anchovy. I've got some anchovies down. And then I've always got the squid. Got a few black lug just in case. But so far, whiting on mackerel, dogfish on mackerel, dogfish on bluey and squid. And the rigs I've got is 3-hook pumpy loop rig, size 2s with 60 centimetre snoods. I tend to find slightly longer snoods are better for the dogfish. I do have other rigs with 25cm snoods if we just find that there's pout. Last cast I noticed I had a slack line and the line was nearly down to the beach and it had gone off to the left. Tightened up the line. By the time I tightened it up, there didn't seem to be anything on there. When I did get it up onto the beach, there was a little pout, but there's no way a little pout did that. I think there might be a few good fish out there, but it'd be a brave person that puts a big hook and big bait on there and gambles it all on that big fish. There's Jim next to us bringing something in. So he's got a double shot of a dog and a pout. That's another dogfish, which is not bad. It's quite a nice one. But other people are getting double shots and I am not. But keep it going. So hour 2 check-in. There's a lot of tide running now. I'm struggling to hold bottom. I've had another dogfish, a pout, a whiting, and I'm on 219cm. I'm sort of one small fish behind the guy next to me. It feels really busy. I think this is my first evening match of the season, and I think because I was rushed at the beginning, I haven't really calmed down. So I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but in matches there's 2 ways. There's probably more than 2 ways, but there's 2 main ways that you count fish, and tonight is just a length match. So you just put it on the ruler, measure it, and they write down that score. But what that does mean is 3 whiting are worth more than the dogfish. In other matches, like the SLO matches I fish on the Saturdays, they're conversion matches. So you've got a conversion chart, you measure the fish, look up on the chart how many points that length of fish is worth for that species, and you write down those points. But in evening matches, they tend to be more relaxed about it and just do it on length. So in the last 3 casts, I've only had 1 pout, and the guy next to me has had 3 double shots of dogfish. So now's a good time to sort of say that there will be times when people around you are catching more than you are, and it feels really frustrating, but you've got to try, don't panic, don't get frustrated, just keep at it, but don't ignore it. What are they doing different? Are they casting further? Are they casting closer? Are they using a different bait? Are they using different rigs? Even if you only learn for next time, or maybe there's something simple you can change on the night. Maybe you're casting too far. In this case, I think he's just casting further than I am, and I can't cast any further. But it will happen. Just don't panic about it. Just keep going. This is a league. You don't have to win every match. Just keep going. Oh, right. So after telling you not to get frustrated, next cast, double shot of dogfish. So I'm going to show you how to unhook them. Right. Some people tell you grab the tail and the head in one hand, but I don't do that. Just have an unhooking tool, a bit like a T-bar, round the hook, sharp pull, it's off. Next one, on the T-bar, sharp pull, it's off. Frustration gone. So 3 hours gone and I was getting frustrated. There wasn't a good hour. Saved at the last minute by a double shot of dogfish, but until then I only had a pout, and in the same time the guy next to me had 7 dogfish and a pout. So not a great hour. but always a relief to get a double shot of dogs. Only 30 minutes left.
55. Oh, sorry.
Oh, definitely.
Right, I'm getting back. If you just fill it in, if I just write 55, I'm going to clarify what rate it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I just write that as 55, I'm going to get my mate to check what it is. He's like a nerd on rays. He loves them.
So Last Cast's out there. Really nice ray, just seen there, but unfortunately it wasn't mine. It's the guy next to me. But I thought I'd get it on camera. Bit of a discussion about whether it's a spotted or it's a blonde. I think it's a spotted, but blondes do have spots, and the difference is that the spots on a blonde go all the way to the edge of the wing, and on the spotted they don't. And with that ray it was a bit unclear, so we're going to try and find out what it was. Put in the comments, tell me what you think it was. So I finished on only 366. Jim next to me had 700 centimetres, so not a great night, but not horrendous.
Between three of you, so that's going to it's a dogfish of 62 centimetres. So the first one, Steve Coombs.
He's out of his van.
Is he? Oh, right, you can come back to that then. Followed by Pete West. Okay. Well done, matey. And 62 was up to Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Right.
That stick I got's quite good.
That stick's good, isn't it?
Starts on 32.
And for match results, third place, Dave Ellis. Where's he gone? Over there. There you go, Dave.
Well, Dave.
Second place, Dan Booker. There you
Wow,
go, Dan. It's worth tagging along for, wasn't it, mate? Eh?
Oh, Danny. We'll see him in the next one now.
First place, Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy.
Well done, mate. Steve, come back yet?
What's the length on the first then?
Oh yeah, read out top three.
Oh yeah, so first place total length was 705. Second, which was you, Dan, was 621. And third came in at 567. Plenty of fish, weren't there, guys?
Yeah.
Hey.
Couple of those sold out, a spotty out. I think there's a few straps.
Adrian's got your
Dogs, white and Pout. So there might be a bag there.
Yeah.